prospect is 6'4", 241-pound, 4-star. Position is edge. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, class of 2024, Danny Okoye. Buff Nation, what up? BWB, my bandwagon buffs. What up? It's your man's Harry Billion. If you're new around here, please smash that subscribe button for me. Give me the thumbs up and don't forget to comment. And that's all the business I got. So let's work. Most of you guys, you already know that February 1st is coming. That's that National Signing Day where a lot of players are going to be signing their letters of intent. We're expecting a lot of players like Cromani McLean and other players to sign their letter on February the 1st. According to the NCAA rules for the Divisional I athletes, they can continue to sign their letters until April the 1st. At the D2 level, athletes can sign their letters of intent until August the 1st of 2023. So this is what's happening around the wire, guys. There's a lot of movement going on in Colorado around the Colorado Buffaloes football. So I'm trying to keep my ears and my eyes open for anything that comes out from the Buffalo Wire. We got Jon Wilner. He did a prediction for the Pac12. We don't fare too well in that prediction. We got something that came on Twitter, that came on the wire, that was tweeted today, guys. There's a long list of recruits. A lot of Louis bags are going. A lot of 5 stars, a lot of 4 stars, and some 3 stars are going to be in Colorado on the weekend visiting Coach Prime and his recruiting team, guys. These are some prospects for 2024, 2025, 2023. These are some great prospects. I'm going to give you that, guys. First, let me give you the list of these kids, and then we'll go to the predictions. So if y'all ready, let's go to the list. Hey, Harry B, cue the music. All right, y'all hear the music? You ready to work? This is going to go really fast, so buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. The very first player that we have is a 6'2", 205-pound, 5-star wide receiver from St. Louis, Missouri, class of 2024. His name is Ryan Wingo. Next player we have is a 6'2", 210-pound, 5-star linebacker from Santa Ana, California, class of 2025. His name is Nasir Wyatt. Next we have 5'11", 210-pound, 5-star running back from Santa Ana, California, class of 2025, Jordan Davison. So the next player we have is 6'5", 285-pound, 4-star offensive tackle from Santa Ana, California, class of 2024. That's Brandon Baker. The next player we have is 6'1.5". You know you got to put that half on there because every inch counts, okay? Weighs 160 pounds. He's a 4-star cornerback. He's from Los Alamitos, California, class of 2023 to 2025. I have no idea what that's about, but his name is Jet White. The next prospect is 6'2", 175-pound, 4-star safety from Pittsburgh, California, class of 2025. That's Jaden Hudson. We're staying in California on this next one. We have a 6'2", 190-pound, 4-star wide receiver from Sacramento, California. He's a class of 2025. That's Phillip Bell. The next player we have is a 6'3", 230-pound, 4-star linebacker from Bellflower, California, class of 2024. That's Kingston Villamuasa. All right, guys, so if we have a position that says ATH, that means athlete. That means they don't play a specific position. What you want to do in recruiting, if you have athlete, that means they play multiple positions, or at the time of the recruiting, that position athlete is given because you don't really necessarily know which position to give the athlete. So you say athlete just so you don't get it wrong. The next player we have is 6'2", 170-pound, 4-star, currently listed as athlete. They don't really know his position right now. He's from Hesperia, California. Hopefully I didn't pronounce that incorrectly. Class of 2025. That's Lamason Waller. Next player is 6'1", 165-pound, 4-star wide receiver from Los Angeles, California, class of 2024. That's Xavier Jordan. The next player is 6'4", 208 pounds, 4-star, currently listed as athlete from Loganville, Georgia, class of 2024. That's Kalen Fox. The next prospect is 6'4", 241-pound, 4-star, position is edge from Tulsa, Oklahoma, class of 2024, Danny Okoye. That Okoye name gotta be African. We had another Okoye who's the Nigerian nightmare, Christian Okoye. This guy's name is Danny Okoye. I don't know if there's any relation. You guys can Google that. The next player is 5'11", 175-pound, 4-star, currently listed as athlete from Santa Ana, California, class of 2024. That's Nate Frazier. The next player, he's 6'1", 170 pounds. He's a 4-star cornerback from Las Vegas, Nevada, class of 2024. That's Isaiah Rubin. The next player is 5'11". He's almost 6 feet. 178-pound, 4-star, currently listed as athlete from Lafayette, Louisiana, class of 2024. It's either Juwan Johnson or just Juwan Johnson. The next player can possibly get to 6 feet. We don't know. He's probably still growing. He's 5'10", 185-pound, 4-star, currently listed as athlete. He's from Chandler, Arizona, class of 2024. That's Miles Lockhart. Next guy got to get all the inches he can get. He's 6'3.5", 300 pounds, 4-star defensive lineman from Orlando, Florida, class of 2024, DeAndre Robinson. Seems like all these parents are fighting for every inch they can get. The next player is 5'10.5", 160 pounds. He's a 4-star wide receiver from Long Beach, California, class of 2024. That's Jason Robinson. We have 5'10", 184 pound, 4-star, currently listed as athlete. He's probably multiple positions from Chattanooga, Tennessee, class of 2024. He's gonna be scary in the field, but he don't want you to be afraid of him. His name is Boo Carter. The next player was late for picture day. He ain't submit no picture. He's 6'5", 275 pound, 3-star offensive tackle from Inglewood, Colorado, class of 2024. That's AJ Burton. Bro, you got a phone, take a selfie. Submit it. Stop playing with me. The next player is a 6'2", 198 pound, 3-star quarterback from Bellevue, New England, class of 2024. That's Daniel Kalen. This is the final guy that's going to be eating that good food, boy, and he's a big boy. He's going to be taking several plates, guys. He's a 6'6", 270 pound, 3-star inside offensive lineman from the city of Fort Collins, Colorado, from the class of 2024. That's Gage Ginther. So these are just visits. Don't hang your head on all of these players. Some of these players may sound elsewhere. Jon Wilner's 2023 Pac-12 standings predictions. Busts remain near the bottom. All right, guys, here we go. So he says the Pac-12 will be strong once again in 2023, and it will be the last year with UCLA and USC in the conference before they move to the Big Ten. The Utah Utes have won back-to-back Pac-12 titles, and the USC Trojans were likely one win away from a college football playoff appearance. 6 teams, Oregon State, Oregon, UCLA, USC, Washington, and Utah finished the year ranked. And Colorado has been as active as ever in the transfer portal after hiring Deion Sanders. It's early, but Pac-12 insider Jon Wilner gave his predictions on the standings for the 2023 season. And Buff fans may not be too thrilled where they are on this list. 12 teams in the Pac-12, so we're going to go down the list and see where he got us. At number 9 is the Colorado Buffaloes. Don't panic just yet. Keep in mind, the Buffs won 1 game last year. Yes, there is a ton of talent on the roster, but the Buffs schedule is also one of the toughest in the Pac-12. Here's Wilner's explanation. Peer through the massive hype accompanying Deion Sanders' arrival. Granted, that's not an easy task, and it's clear that the Buffaloes will be exponentially better than they were in 2022, but better doesn't equal good. Not when CU was the worst Power 5 team in the land last season, and not when the schedule features 5 teams that won 10 or more games, including TCU. If the Buffaloes finish 4-8 and are competitive in the majority of the losses, count that season as a success. Let me tell you something. I've seen some of the records that happened last year. If you watch some of the highlights on last year's game, even with that bad team, CU was sticking around. Listen, I get it. I understand Jon Wilner's position. I understand what he's saying. We were terrible last year, but we ain't got nothing to do with last year. Last year is gone. Last year is finito, is behind us. Half of the people that played last year are gone. We got some dogs now. We got some dogs now. This year is not last year. If you're going to base your predictions on last year's accomplishments, then what are we talking about? We ain't talking about nothing, because this is a whole new organization. This is a whole new atmosphere, whole new coaching staff. The mentality is different. I really don't agree with Jon's predictions. I don't think he's close. I can't sit here and talk bad about the guy. I'm a professional. I understand his position. When you're making predictions and you really don't know the person you're predicting, then of course you're going to make those type of predictions. This guy doesn't know Coach Prime. Mentality alone can win games. Look at TCU. These same people, when they looked at TCU's schedule, if you read any newspapers about TCU, like I've been doing since I've been trying to learn about this college football, they didn't expect TCU to win last year either. And TCU went all the way to the national championship. So Jon, what you talking about? It was probably all of y'all that was saying that TCU wasn't going to win last year. TCU had a Cinderella year. When I see these type of predictions, I'm like, listen, man, I don't hold none of these people accountable for none of this stuff. You can say whatever you want to say, but what I know about Coach Prime and his winning mentality, guys, I know that number 9 is crazy. Jon, I want you to come to the comments when the season starts and let's have this conversation. I guarantee you, you will be apologizing to the CU fans. I understand if you don't know, you just don't know. We ain't got nothing to do with last year. All I know is what we got right now. What have you done for me lately? Dun, 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 dun. We got Coach Prime. Ooh, yeah. And he's recruiting his butt off. We ain't have no Travis Hunter. We ain't have no Cremani McLean. We ain't have these dogs that's going to be on that defensive line and that offensive line. We have none of these people. Man, stop playing with me. What do you think about what's going on right now? But I want to hear from you. What do you think about this Jon Wilner situation? What do you think about the weekend? What's happening this weekend? What are your thoughts? I want to hear from you guys. Let me get up out of here, guys. I thank you for watching. My name is Harry B with TLP Sports Club.